Alright, so another quick tip. So I've gotten myself a shoulder item. You can see this is the crowbar here. So the crowbar, I put it on my hotbar and I can pull it out just like that. Now if you want to put something away from your hotbar, you do not need to uh, look over it and double click on it. You don't have to. You can just use your hotbar button again and it'll put it away. So I press 2 again, puts it away. Um, Now you can also switch between your hotbar items as well. So just like that, I can switch between the two of them. Now cars are a good place to loot. Um, they can usually have things. And if you're not seeing anything, see, so I don't see anything here, right? But there could be something in here. Like, look, there's matches underneath the trunk. And I would have never known that because this trunk you can't open. But by pressing tab, once again, power of tab, I can actually see that there are matches in here. And I do want matches. That'll help me start fires later. So sometimes it's good to just walk by things and press tab, because you never know what might be there. AZ is glitchy. There's going to be things that are under the floor sometimes. There we go. We got some bullets. And that's the thing with DayZ as well, is things can really, you'll know where things can be, but things can be anywhere. And I know that's weird to say it like that, but it sort of is true. You learn sort of where to look in buildings for loot, but a lot of the times, you know, it can be anywhere. See, so like this building, I'm walking here, there's 3 things in here, right? There's a hat, there's this shotgun, and there's this denim jacket, right? And there could be something here, there could be something on the bed, or hiding underneath the beds even, but you wouldn't know unless you press tab. But in houses like this, there's a fridge behind the door, and sometimes there will be things on top of the fridge. You never know unless you look, and that's one of the things you learn by playing the game. Maybe the first time you learn that is whenever you close this door because you're trying to stay in the building, and then you're like, oh, hey, there's something on top of the fridge. How did I miss that? It's because it was behind the door. Sometimes it's good to check behind doors. Okay, so here we go. So I found a plastic bottle. This has water in it, right? So I can, if you see down there in the bottom left, I can drink it, but there's also a scroll thing there. So if I scroll, you can see the other thing that's on there is empty. Now, any water you're going to find on the ground is dirty water. You do not want to drink it. You will get sick. So let's go ahead and empty it out. There we go. And now next time we find a well, we can fill this up, put clean water in it, and we can drink it. So like with this area here, this is an industrial area, so I'm going to find things like duct tape and crowbars and things of that nature. So, you know, depending on what your loot situation looks like, you don't always have to loot certain areas of the map. Like, let's say you have enough food and water to last you a long time, and you have enough medical equipment to get you by. Like, maybe you don't even want to go to any more towns or anything like that. Maybe you just want to go to military bases and just check them out and see what they have. Ooh, okay, see. Power of tab, I found a KA rail handguard. I don't want it, but I would have never found that unless I was holding tab. And over here, we got 4 bullets. Okay, so we got some clothing in here. So, and this clothing, it's a pristine patrol jacket. It's got tons of room, and it has, I mean, not great insulation, but right now, with where I'm at with my inventory, I probably just need more storage. I'm pretty warm right now, not doing that bad, so I'm going to put this in my hands. We're going to drag the hoodie to the ground, and then I can put this on, and I can just double click everything over here that I just dropped, and it'll go straight into my inventory. Just double click everything. So once again with vehicles, good spot to check for loot. And you can see here, there's some bullets. There's a hat back here. Nothing on this side. Oh, actually, there's a helmet. So I'm gonna put that helmet on. It might be damaged, but it will give me some protection from bullets if I were to get shot in the head. So smoke grenade, we got some more bullets. Oh, there we go. Press tab, find more bullets. So here's another good lesson for you. As I was mentioning before, loot is specific to the area that it's in. So this is a police shack, and this is a guard shack. So typically these will have police loot. So sometimes you can walk in here and you can find small weapons um, or ammo. Um, and it's good to check inside the clothing as well for these things. Now these pants are better than the ones I'm currently wearing, so take those. Once again, this wasn't in necessarily a bad spot, so I just felt pretty comfortable dragging that right over. And you can see the tab, I can actually see that there's a 20 round Scorpion magazine, and it's right there. I didn't notice it, but sometimes you might not notice that, so I'm going to sound like a broken record talking about that tab button, but it's going to help you become so much better at the game just by knowing that you can search things close by just by pressing tab. Now, another important thing to know is that clothing, all kinds, are important to have, or at least most of it is anyways. So obviously, you do want shoes on your feet. If you don't have shoes on your feet, you will get cuts on your feet, and that obviously will make you bleed. Pants keep you warm, shirt keep you warm. It's also more storage. But gloves will keep your hands from getting bloody. It will help you avoiding getting sick in many scenarios. So let's say you kill an animal, you go hunting, you kill an animal, and you go and you cut it up and you don't have any gloves on. Your hands will become bloody. If you eat while you have bloody hands, you will get sick. Now, there are medical buildings in this game. There are pills that you can take to heal you of that sickness. But is that necessarily the way that you want to do it when you can easily avoid it by just having some gloves on or by washing your hands? Okay, so here we go. Next thing. So some types of food, like this can of spaghetti, will give you hydration back. Now, I just found this and I just took it straight to my hands. But this is a can. I need to open it. Now you can use a knife. Anything that's sharp will open it. Let's use my worn steak knife. We're just gonna take the knife, drag it over to combine, and open can. You don't want to move, it'll stop the action. So, and we can just go ahead and we're just gonna eat this whole thing. And you can see over there in the bottom right, that gives me 3+ bars on hydration as well as 3+ bars on food. Now, spaghetti is a pretty damn good can of food, but it's not the best. And there will be other items that will do better for you. But this is pretty solid for now. Now, in the case of your food, it is all about calories. So while there may be some foods that, like this brisket spread, that are going to be very helpful to your food levels, at the same time, it's not very much food, so it won't last very long. Anyways, thank you for watching these set of DayZ lessons. I hope this has helped you get a good grasp on the beginnings of the game and what you can and cannot do. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe for more. Let me know down in the comments if you'd like to see more advanced DayZ things as well as tips and tricks, uh, things that you would like to be interested in learning, or you have been facing in the game and you don't know why something is happening to you, or you're struggling to find loot. Let me know down in the comments things that you would like to see, or things that you're interested in, or if you just like to see more in general. Anyways, thank you for watching once again, and have a good day.